After years of safety complaints from neighbors, one Cleveland road is finally seeing improvements. Franklin Boulevard stretches 2 miles between West 25th and West 85th Streets, and a 2019 study found parts of the road were seeing double the crashes as nearby streets. News 5's Catherine Ross shows us what's changing with a more than $3 million facelift and why not everybody considers this an upgrade.
The nearly 2 miles of pavement straddle Ohio City and Gordon Square. It's part of Andrew Heinzman's commute.
It's just frequent that people fly up and down the street, but there's still a lot of pedestrians around and a lot of bike traffic. So, yeah, I did have concerns over the safety of the street.
The cyclist has lived near Franklin Boulevard for more than a decade. He shares concerns with his neighbors about speeding cars and dangerous conditions for pedestrians and bikers.
I really question why they can't just drop the speed limit down from 35 to 25. That was my biggest, that seemed easiest to me.
Despite the suggestion from neighbors, an ODOT study found that simply lowering the speed limit here on Franklin Boulevard wasn't an option. That's why the city settled on other traffic calming measures. In 2019, the Northeast Ohio Area Coordinating Agency, or NOACA, recommended replacing traffic lights with these mini traffic circles.
It'll keep traffic flowing more than just having traffic lights. I think overall it'll be better for the better.
NOACA also recommended adding raised crosswalks, but the city ultimately decided against it. Instead, some crossings will eventually feature flashing beacons. Some neighbors say the final design doesn't feel safer for pedestrians.
We don't have a car, we don't drive, we are only pedestrians, and so our concerns are maybe not the norm, but it is something that we think about constantly whenever we're outside.
Jessica Mullen and Kelly Cree say they would prefer to bike, but worry about the dangers of sharing the road on places like Franklin Boulevard.
Protected bike lanes.
Protected bike lanes, yeah. I think that's like the most important thing that the city could do to encourage less car usage.
Our cameras were rolling when several drivers went the wrong way through the new intersections. Some worry the roundabouts will cause more confusion, and others doubt how effective they'll be in slowing traffic.
They paved it and it looks great and all, but people are still speeding through, so I don't think it's stopping anybody.
The city tells us the traffic circles are the result of studies and years of community input. Because the intersections are relatively small, the roundabouts are designed to allow emergency vehicles and delivery trucks to drive over them if necessary. Neighbors say the changes will take time to get used to, but many are hopeful they'll help create a safer neighborhood.
The neighborhood will look a lot better once it's all done.
In Cleveland, Catherine Ross, News 5.